probably 95% sure that I'd torn my ACL, and yeah, I was pretty emotional. I was sort of in the medical room by myself after the game, and like flat out cried, and then cried again that night.
High play, James Sicily looks very sore. Caught one in the knee, I think. Worst possible news for Hawthorn. He can't chase down here.
Yeah, it was interesting because after that game we were to fly to Adelaide and sort of unite with our partners who we hadn't seen for a long time. And yeah, the incident, sort of knew something wasn't right. It was pretty painful for 30 seconds, and then I sort of was able to run around, and I sort of tested out. I'm like, oh, maybe it's okay, but yeah, did a couple tests and found out that probably 95% sure that I'd torn my ACL, and that initial couple of hours post-injury was pretty emotional, and a lot of things run through your head, like, is this the end of my career? And heaps of irrational thoughts go through your mind. But being able to see some guys like Jarman, like Johnny Segler, Harry Morrison, who have all done sort of ACL injuries and are back playing senior footy and at a high level. So come back to reality, and things aren't as, although it is a 12-month injury, it isn't all as bad as it seems at the time. And it was awesome to have the partners and have Emma there as someone to just reassure me that things are going to be okay, because yeah, as I said, I was quite emotional, and she offered a lot of support, and was there just to, yeah, like I said, tell me that it's okay and we'll get through it together. And yeah, she's been an incredible support. It's made me realise how grateful and of a position I'm in to be able to work as a footballer and get paid to do it, and probably did take it for granted for probably 6 years, and yeah, it does sort of bring you back to earth a little bit, having an injury like this, and puts a little bit of it all into perspective. And yeah, I've sort of learnt to love training a little bit more, because I feel like I need to prove myself again, and I sort of find that a bit refreshing, and I'm enjoying that. So yeah, in the past I'd sort of just float through training and just get by with probably my talent, whereas I feel like I've enjoyed training a little bit harder and enjoying that sort of process. The rehab has been relatively easy. The most frustrating thing is just the time and the patience that you have to have with it, because I'm someone that's relatively impatient, and I want things done as quickly as possible. So it has sort of taught me to be a little bit patient and just let time do its thing. CJ's probably playing a similar role to me in terms of intercepting, and he's done awesome with it up until he hurt his knee. So, and there's a lot of talented backmen that we have at the club now. So I'm going to sort of enjoy that challenge of re-establishing myself when I'm able to get back into full training, and I'm excited by that. And wherever I slip in, I will be happy with, as long as I'm on the field. It has given me time to develop. I am a fairly right-sided player. Like, I just always try and find my right foot, whereas I've been able to sort of practice on my left side and be a little bit more capable and be a little bit more balanced in the way I kick the ball. And I've also been able to step away from the game in terms of a physical output sense and learn about it a little bit more through coaching and learning from Clarko and Sam Mitchell and all our other assistant coaches. Yeah, just remain patient and sort of stay hungry, I suppose.